Coach, what was the thought process behind putting Connor Sheary up there on that left wing with Hornquist and Malkin? What would you want to see from him there tonight if he skates there?
Well, last year when I watched him play in the playoffs down in Wilkes, I thought that he handles the puck really well. He's quick. He's elusive in the offensive zone. He carries his speed fairly well. He's more of a quick player than a blazing speed type of guy. So I just thought he reads off people, a smart player. So just to see how it looks on that line. And we want to give him a good look in camp. He had a good season last year. We want to sort of see where he fits in with different types of personnel. Well, I liked his game in Columbus, so we'll see how it goes tonight in Detroit.
I know there are some hard rules in terms of what kind of lineup you can dress for a preseason game, but what's the balancing act for you and the coaching staff in terms of dressing a lineup that maybe is conscious of a home game or an event like in Johnstown versus getting some prospects in to evaluate them?
Well, still our focus is two things. One is, as you mentioned, evaluating prospects. That's one of the big things that we focus on when deciding on games. So getting some of our young guys, getting some of these guys an opportunity so we can see them and so we know what they're going to give us later in the year. The other thing is giving our veterans enough games but not too many games. So that goes into the decision of the lineup. It's always challenging because with the number of games, you're trying to make sure you're competitive, you've got good balance, you're working out lines that you'd like to see maybe during the season, and you're giving your young guys a chance to play. So there's a lot that does go into making up the lineup for these games.
Mike, Pouliot and Lovejoy, is that a potential pairing moving forward, and what do you want to see from those guys?
Well, this is Pouliot's first preseason game other than London, and we wanted to see, as we said with our defense, certain guys playing together. Pouliot and Lovejoy, we'd like to see them together to see how they are. But as I said before, one of the only pairs that we're looking at to start the season with would be Mata and Letang right now, and we want to see where everybody else is.
As you get more of a look at Plotnikov, do you think he looks more like a top six guy, bottom six guy, maybe both?
Yeah, it's way too early. After 4 games, we'll have a better indication of where he fits in. But he'll play tonight. I think he's playing with Mullarat and Bennett, I believe. And so on that line there, we'll see him on a different line tonight, give him a chance to get another good game under his belt. And so for him, it's a matter of just trying to get used to North American hockey. That's a big thing for him. Get used to the way we want him to play, and then obviously starting to fit into a line.
Rob Scuderi in the lineup tonight. By his own admission, he says he doesn't play a pretty game. How does his game and his skill set fit into how you want defensemen to play? Yeah,
Rob's the staple of his game is great positional play, really sound choices defensively, and then I thought last year, he moves the puck well out of our zone, but I thought last year he got up a little bit into the rush. He did a little bit more on the offensive blue line. So we want him to keep his core foundation, but we want him to, like every other player, to try and add to it. But penalty killing, he's a top guy for sure. Anytime, and if we're into the season where you're playing matchups, he's a good matchup guy against top players because he always has prime ice. He always seals people out. He's a good box-out guy down low. Those are his strengths.
Mike, if Plotnikov's going to go on a different line, who do you have in mind for left wing with Malkin and Hornquist?
Sheary.
Do you have any ETA on Nick Bonino's return?
No, he was in today just doing a light workout, and so it's a sickness type of thing he's just getting over. So light workout today, and then maybe progress like we normally do to skating if he's feeling better. It seemed like he was feeling better today when I talked to him.
How's Farnham?
Farnham, I don't know. He went out of practice, and so I haven't talked to our trainers yet, just to see.